Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's Skull here. Today we are back in the Lexus Sc300 and we are making a video on the top 7 reasons why this is a good car and why I actually decided to want one of these and get one of these. So I hope you guys like this type of content, kind of a review type. I haven't really seen this type of video on YouTube. I've seen one about an Sc400, so I haven't really seen too many videos on why the Lexus Sc300 is a good buy. Today I'm going to be getting into that type of stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's go. So I am sitting here in my 1996 Lexus Sc300, which means it has the 2JZ, which is the #1 reason why I think people want the car. It has a 2JZ GE, which if you do not know, that is in the notorious Toyota Supra, and that is a very desirable car, and this costs less than 90% of like the average Supra that's for sale. So the first reason is it has a 2JZ GE engine, which means this is an NA. It doesn't have the twin turbo. Some Supras did come with this exact engine, but not too many of them. Alright, so it is a little bit raining, but here we have the engine. As you guys heard, 2JZ. And if you've watched the channel, you've seen it before. But in the next couple of days, next video or two, I'm going to be cleaning up this whole entire engine, and I'm going to be like redoing the whole thing. I'll make a video on it, and it'll look a lot cleaner than what it does now. So yeah, let's get back inside the car. Alright, so yeah, you guys just saw the engine. I don't know how well you could have heard me, but I basically said that that was the 2JZ GE, which I mentioned right before I went out. And I mentioned I'm going to be making a cleaning video on the engine in the next couple days, or it's either going to be the next video or the second to next video. So make sure you guys look for that if you're interested in the SC content. So let's get right into the second reason. For the second reason we have is the car is very reliable. Well, this is obviously a Toyota engine, so you know a Toyota engine's already super reliable. And I've heard this Lexus Sc300 can go up to like 3,000 or 300,000 miles without even doing without having any major like repairs or anything, as long as you keep up with your like oil changes, timing belt, just regular maintenance that you would need to do on a normal car. But this can easily go up to around 300,000, I've heard. Probably higher than that if you keep it in like tip-top shape, which if you're trying to like upgrade even without upgrading the car, if you're trying to upgrade the car, you're going to be doing that anyway, so you already know it's going to be staying for good high mileage. So the second reason we have is it's reliable. First reason was it has a 2JZ. Third reason we have is the car is super affordable. Like I said in the very beginning, this is about 90% cheaper than an actual Toyota Supra, which could come with the same engine, even though it is a Supra. I've seen Supra GEs go for around 10 to 15,000, which I mean you can pick up a decent Lexus Sc300 for less than 1,000, or maybe not a decent one, but you can pick up a running Lexus Sc300 for less than 1,000. And if you want to pick up like a nice condition quality one, you can get it for around 3,000 to 5,000 or less. Depends on who you buy it from. If you buy it from friends and family, it could be even less than that. So that's the third reason, is it's super affordable and just way cheaper than the Supra. So the fourth reason we have is the performance of the car. When I got this car, I wasn't really thinking it was going to be too fast. I thought it was just going to be like a car what you would expect from a 1996, kind of a slow, hard to handle, big. Seems like it'd be a big, slow car. But it's actually pretty quick, even though I think it was around 235 horsepower from the factory, which is, I mean, mine's stock now, so it still has probably that, maybe a little bit less since it's lost horses over time. But the car is pretty quick, and it handles apparently better than the Supra, I've heard, and it handles actually pretty good for a 1996. I mean, you can tell when you're turning that you're not going to lose control, or you can tell when you're turning that it isn't really leaning you back and forth. I mean, it does have these leather seats, so you're not really like held in, but you can tell that it's a sportsy car, even though it's got the whole entire luxury. Like, I even have seat like adjustments that automatically adjust your seat, which I still need to set up. I mean, I have auto windows. Yeah, it's a little raining, so I'm not gonna roll that down. Auto mirrors that I don't even have to adjust, window, all that stuff. I've heard some of these have heated seats. I mean, it's a luxury car. I mean, yeah, it is a luxury car. I've heard some of these have heated seats. Mine actually doesn't. Just the car's luxury. You wouldn't expect it to be this sport. It's just nice for the year. I wasn't really expecting it to be as fast as it was, even though it's not as peppy as my Mustang, so I'm kind of used to a faster car. But I feel like for a first car, or for like a first sports car, I mean, even if you're not looking to mod it too much, this isn't a bad choice just because of that, just because it's already, as a stock car, decently fast. Alright guys, so the fifth reason that I think this car is a good buy, or one of the main reasons that I wanted the car, is because people don't really know about the car. I mean, you see, even though this is like related to the Toyota Supra, you see Toyota Supras a lot more often, I think, than you see these, or at least I do, around where I live. A lot of people, when you go to a car meet, like a Cars and Coffee or something, you're gonna see a Toyota Supra, most likely, just because everybody wants a Toyota Supra. It's a highly desirable car, but technically this is like the same thing, just with the NA engine. I mean, it is a little bit heavier. Apparently it handles better than the Supra, even though it has the same suspension, just the length I think is a little different. People say it handles better than the Supra. Basically, this is the luxury Supra, or the older Supra brother that people don't know about. Most likely a person at a meet is gonna know about this, but the average person on the street is gonna have no clue what this car is, unless they like had one or wanted one back in the 90s, or they've seen like a friend that has one. That's pretty much the only way you're gonna find someone that knows about what the car is, other than like a car enthusiast, JDM enthusiast, people that know about the 2JZ. They're obviously gonna know about the car just because it has the 2JZ engine in it. And the sixth reason that kind of goes along with the last one, because like I said, this is like the luxury older brother of the Supra. The car is a luxury car. It has leather seats. It has seats that you can preset, and it will, like, if you push the button, it will, mine has, I haven't set it yet to a location. This is like the old owner's preset. If you press the button, you could go to your seat. Apparently some of these have heated seats. The speakers on the car it's got two, speakers back there, two up, actually four up here, and I think maybe more down there. I don't know, but the sound system is really good. I honestly think it's better than my Mustang. If you haven't seen my Mustang, it's a 2014 Mustang, just the base, so it has the regular speakers that all of them have, I think. And this speakers, I think, are better than the Mustang, even though this is a 1996, which is kind of crazy to think that these speakers are better, but it's true. I mean, the car is just luxury. It's got leather everywhere. I'll take a look around. I mean, yeah, this is what I was talking about. The seat adjustment, auto windows, which the Supra didn't have. Leather here, wood grain. I'll get around. We got climate control, all that stuff. It has the ECT power mode, leather seats, a decent amount of space, like a push button glove box, which I mean is kind of weird, but it kind of seems luxury. More wood grain, a faraway dash, which I actually really like, which is like good to luxury. Here's the speakers I was talking about. 1, 2, and then 2 over there. And then we actually have 2 in the back. I mean, the car, it has auto dimming mirror. I don't know if that will focus in, but it says auto right there. And you can turn it off and on. There's a button right there. Auto sunroof. I mean, it's got to have that because all sunroofs are auto. But Supra doesn't have a sunroof, or it has the Targa top, but Supras for the most part. It has auto lights. Oh, it's already on, but if I can get an angle of that. It has auto headlights, power steering, obviously, no traction control, which is one of the like pluses that people like about it, and a couple other things. It also has auto thermostat, like auto tuning, like if you want to change the radio station. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's like a feature because I don't really use the radio that most cars have. Now they do, I know, but I'm not sure if like cars from the 90s had that. where it would automatically find a radio station. Like, you know, if you hold down tune, it will automatically find a radio station. This has that. Maybe anything else is luxury. I mean, it's just leather everywhere. It's a Lexus, so I mean, it has cruise control too, which is very luxury. I'm not sure if the Supra had that, but this has cruise control, which is a plus. So yeah, that's gonna do it for number 6. Let's get into the last reason, and I think I might actually have a bonus reason after number 7, if I can think of one. But yeah, let's go on right into number 7. So reason number 7, this is basically the last reason that I wanted the car, or that it's a good buy, is the car is easy to mod. It's a 2JZ. People want this engine. People know about this engine. People mod this engine all the time. Lexus Sc300 mods, you can look it up. There's full turbo kits. There's twin turbo kits. You can put on a twin turbo, make it seem like it's a GTE engine, because this has the GE. It doesn't have twin turbos stock. You can get the twin turbos, bolt those on. Basically, not technically, but basically you can just bolt those on and have a GTE. Let me just look up. Let me do it right now. There's websites dedicated for, or not dedicated, but there's websites like this right here, Fitment Industries, that has just modded. A lot of people that have the car mod the car and are like to share online. See, you can just see modded ones. You can see their builds right here on Fitment Industries. It has it for a lot of cars, so you can see people's builds, coilovers, wheels, engines, everything you can see on here. And let me just look up Sc300 mods. It'll come up with ECU, speakers, I don't even know what those are, intercooler, intake. It has like everything you can think of just on the top, besides a turbo kit, which might be farther. I haven't seen it, but I mean, if that will even go. I can't really use my phone backwards. Here we go. There's videos on it. I mean, I'm making videos on it. I have a channel about the Lexus Sc300 basically. There's other videos I've seen on it. Not as many as you would think, because the car is pretty moddable, but not too many people have channels on it, just because everyone wants to record their Supra instead of this. Which, I mean, if somebody had a channel on this, which I'm hoping to do, if you do a lot of mods to it, it will probably blow up, just because nobody else has them. People want to do it. I mean, I know a big YouTuber, Evan Shanks. I watch him. He had a Lexus Sc300. I believe he sold it now. I watched his recent videos, but I'm not sure if he has it or not, because I know he doesn't have any car. He has built a new warehouse, and some of his cars are not at his house. So that's gonna do it for number 7. And I do actually have a bonus reason, so if you guys stick around for that, it's gonna be the last thing, and then we're gonna end out this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's get right into the last reason. Alright, so the bonus reason, it's kind of like, not really, it's kind of obvious, but the looks of the car from the outside. If like a person walks up to you and it's not really a car person, some people might think that this is a Supra. I've gotten it before. I've heard people on forums that they've been called like a Supra. I mean, the mirrors, they're basically the exact same as the Supra. I'll go outside and show a look of the whole car, just to show y'all the looks. The looks of the car have actually stayed pretty relevant. Even now, I think it still looks good, and I wasn't born in 1996, so I wasn't really out to think the car could look good back then. But I think still now, the car just kept its style. The interior, I love how it has this like far away dash, so you have plenty of room. It kind of all flows perfectly together into the other side. I think that's just like pure Japanese styling, and the outside kind of goes along with that Japanese styling. So I'll show you all the outside of the car, and then we're going to end out this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe once again, and let's get to the outside. Alright, so if you guys want to get a better look at the car when it's not raining, which it is right now, go check out this video. It'll be linked up at the top right here. That's going to be like my walk around that's kind of, I don't remember exactly what the video was. If you want to see like a kind of a more walk around of the car, me explaining why I got the car, and just me driving it and showing some shots kind of like this, go check out that video. That'll be linked, like I said, right up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Comment down below any other video ideas you want me to like make to the channel. That's gonna basically end it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.